Hello and welcome. This is Darian bringing you another post-match commentary. There's been a lot of debate on the forum reference the Oxide and it being pay to win, overpowered, blah, 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 blah. And of course, I'm defending it because I'm a Jenner proponent. And a lot of, or certain individuals are saying, yeah, Oxide is a crutch and people need to learn how to play. Now, this video was literally just done, or this match was literally done about 5 minutes ago, probably 5 minutes after I made my last post with all my dinner videos in it that are non-oxides. And so I thought it was freaking hilarious. This is actually an awesome match. When this match first started, I thought we were going to get the floor wiped with us, but come to find out we didn't. And this is just to show that people who play the Oxide can actually play other mechs and know what the hell they're doing. Gyrok. So, without any further ado, let's watch this match, which was literally just shot right after I made my post. Okay, so we're on Forest Colonies, Frozen City Night, which I love this map because I can actually see it. I'm in my Jenner D with 4 small pulse lasers and 2 SRM4s, and this is actually a very, very good mech when it comes to knife fighting. It is very good at knife fighting. It's very good at taking on assaults. We started in the far position in Delta 3 Echo 3s, so I immediately head to Bravo 3, Bravo 4 to try to see if I can get any assaults and take them out. They come up that ramp. Now, in the assault's defense, that is a piss poor placement for the assault lance. They really need to be put somewhere else. Why PGI hasn't done it, I don't know. They just haven't. So I always go through the little alleyway here. It usually protects me against early fire. I come around and I park at that little building right there at Bravo 4. And I don't see any mechs. So I'm guessing they haven't come up the ramp yet. I stopped with my seismic and I can see multiple seismic counters. So they're moving up the ramp. So I decide to hop in here behind them, and I see a direwolf and a battle master, and I'm going to shoot for the battle master. I'm going to go for his legs, and I miss half my SRMs, which is the problem with the SRMs is the spread, and I immediately noticed that his left leg went red armor, so that battle master peeled away a lot of his armor on his leg, and that's one reason why these assault players are dying, because they strip armor, and people like me will take advantage of it every freaking time. So he's legged. I'm sitting here trying to core him out in the back now because I don't want to get too much closer, and he ends up dying. There's a direwolf. I come around the corner, and I decide to get the hell out of there, and I'm being completely ignored. Nobody's firing at the Jenner, who is shooting at people, and as you can see, I haven't been hit yet. Looks like I took a little friendly fire there or something on the right. I might have hit something. I don't know. That might have been a hit register. I'm going to jump to here, and I'm going to get right here behind him and see what more chaos I can do. I'm sitting here trying to scan. I see a 2C hunchback there with 2 OX20s. I really don't want to be anywhere near him. One shot from that thing, or one alpha, I should say, and he'll pretty much kill me. And I'm basically just trying to get right here in the middle of them and doing as much damage as I possibly can. I've already been hit several times. My torso has already got red armor, and here is a poor mauler who's being jumped on, and I managed to get my SRMs right over the shoulder of the Centurion, so I couldn't take the Centurion out, but I ended up getting the kill shot on the Mauler. And I see the LRM boat back here, which is a Highlander, and I really want to take him out because I love LRM boats. They are so juicy. And I get stuck right here, and I can't move, so that's why that LRM body ended up hitting me, and I couldn't get the cover. So for some reason, I thought the Highlander hightailed it, but come to find out, when I actually paused up here, he didn't, and I locked onto another LRM boat, which was a catapult, if I remember correctly. So I'm coming around the corner where nobody can see me. I'm coming in behind people, so they have no idea I'm there. Then I see the large laser right there, and I was like, okay, Highlander's still there. I'll come back and get him in a minute. But the catapult most likely is with an XO. He's got an exposed torso, so I'm trying to take that torso out, but this catapult actually knows what he's doing. He's staying well out of my field of fire, and I'm not quite able to get the angle on him. That Highlander's pumping those 4 LRM-15s into me, and while the LRMs aren't overpowered by any stretch of the imagination, in numbers they can do some damage, especially to a light. I mean, half of them miss the light because I'm moving so fast, but still, they can do some damage if I have exposed components. So I'm circling around. I see an archer here. It's like, okay, here's another LRMer. Now that's my mistake there. I really should have concentrated on his legs, and but I managed to turn the catapult around so one of my teammates could take out that torso. And I am now dancing, and I see a Raven up here. You see him, it's like I need to take him out. He's completely fresh, nobody's touched him. So I need to put some pressure on him because he could definitely win the game for the enemy with those two large lasers and ECM. If my guys are hurt, he could definitely take him out and win the game for him. And now I'm going to try to take out this Highlander. And I come around for a couple of shots. I'm like, okay, he's got ER large laser. He's got no other ammo, so I can easily probably take him out. So I'm starting to dance, and as soon as I turn this corner, I see Cheetah. So I have to switch targets to the Cheetah because the Cheetah is definitely the bigger threat now. And I'm really out of position here, so I'm trying to get some room for me. And I come across the Raven, which nobody else has touched but me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish trying to leg him and get rid of him, even though he's pretty vulnerable. And the whole time, the Arctic Cheetah is just right on me. I'm trying to keep terrain between me, the Raven, as well as the Arctic Cheetah. And I finally managed to take out the other leg on the Raven. And now I really want that LRM boat. I'm not worried about the Cheetah. I got other teammates who can handle the Cheetah. And he's got an XL engine. It's very obvious he's got an XL engine with the 4 LRM-15s. And with the ammo, there's just no way he can carry that without XL. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to hammer that torso that's open. And I managed to run out of SRMs, which I didn't realize I did until after I'd legged the Raven. I was like, uh-oh, so I'm completely small pulse lasers. And now the last mech's left is the Cheetah. And he's over here because you can see the ECM bubble on our Cheetah. And he's trying to run. And I'm sitting here, and I don't realize how beat up I am until I get ready to land. That's when I torso twist real quick because I thought, oh crap, he's going to get me. But when the Cheetah dropped, he ended up legging himself and destroying himself. So here is a prime example of an Oxide player in our Jenner D, which in my personal opinion, I think the Jenner D is actually a better knife fighter than the Oxide is. I really do. And there's my stats, 3, 4, and 834 points of damage. So if you're a good light pilot, you're a good light pilot. If you need practice, you need practice. I mean, it's what it is. I mean, there's a lot of debate on the forums right now about overpowered Oxide, overpowered. People only play Oxides because they can't play anything else. And this is just a prime example of me playing something else. And the Jenner D was my very first mech I played back in closed beta. I enjoyed the Jenner D. It's one of my favorite mechs. And actually, I play it more than the Oxide, believe it or not. So good light pilots can pilot anything. Put me in a Jenner, fine. Put me in a freaking Commando, I can do good. Put me in a Raven, I can do good. I just happen to like Jenners because that's my speciality.